I'll be coming from the book of Psalms 95, the danger of tempting God. Oh, come, let us sing unto the Lord. Let us make joyful noise unto the rock of our salvation. Let us come before his presence with thanksgiving and make a joyful noise unto him with psalms. For the Lord is a good God and a great King above all gods. In his hands were the deep places of the earth. The strength of the hills is in his also. The seas is his, and he made it, and his hands formed the dry land. Oh come, let us worship and bow down. Let us kneel before the Lord, our Maker. For he is our God, and we are the people of his pasture, and the sheep of his hands. Today, if ye hear his voice, harden not your heart, as in the provocations and as in the days of temptation in the wilderness, when your fathers tempted me, proved me, and saw my works. 40 years long was I grieved with this generation, and said, it is a people that do err in their heart, and they have not known my way. Unto whom I swear in my wrath that they should not enter into my rest, the Sabbath, the day of rest, because we hardened our hearts and would not listen to him. He punished us. We tempted him on the daily. And when I say we, I mean our ancestors then and us now. Look at our nation. Look at the way we are, fighting against each other, won't help each other. You think it might be because we don't observe the Sabbath? Because we don't keep it holy? Those things which he told us to do, we don't. Those things that he told us how to live, we won't. But yet, let something happen. Who the first person you call? It's not mama. First person you call on is God. Help me. But we won't observe his word. We won't do his will. He teaches us every day how to live. He shows us his way every day. We know right from wrong. We know good from bad. But then we choose to tempt him. And then we cry and wonder why things are not going our way. Why do I have so much pain in my life if I'm a child of God? And all I have to do is simply look at myself and say, if I'm a child of God, do I look like one? Do I act like one? If a stranger saw my works, could he acknowledge that I believe in God just on the things that he sees and the way that I perceive him, the way I greet him, those things that he see in my daily walk? Is it a reflection of God? Is it something that God would be proud of to say that I am his? There's two people you should praise, two spirits, the Father and the Son. We will learn more as we go. As long as we're above ground, we have the ability to change. As long as we have that ability to change, we're held accountable to change. See, because this is not our final resting place. This is not the final destination. This is just a pass through. The very day that God blew life into Adam's nostrils, he took a spirit from him and brought it down to earth and encased it in a body, our body. And that spirit within us, I know it longs to go home, heaven, where it came from. This is just a journey. Take it with me so we can go home where we belong. The final destination. Life doesn't start till these eyes close. There's no more death after that. Where did the spirit go? Where did the foundation of you, your heart, your mind, your spirit, your soul? The body goes back to the earth from which it came. But what about that life that God blew into Adam's nostril? Where does it go? Does it have a final resting place? Is there a journey after this that we should be preparing for? The question still remains. How do I please God? Prepare myself for that walk home to heaven and be ready to be received of Him. Does my work on earth shine bright as if I am a child of God, preparing myself to go home? As we read earlier, Jesus said, I go to prepare a place, and in my Father's house are many mansions, that where I am, I will come and receive you unto me, that you can be with me in heaven, the final resting place.